of toxic. Like, I definitely wouldn't be here if I was still in that relationship with him. In our metronome area kind of thing. It's just like, you get what you get kind of thing. Hello and welcome back to Harley Hope's ADHD and Autism Mess. If you're new here, hello and hi. If you're not new here, still hello and hi. Please, before we start this video, get something to eat, get something to drink. Please subscribe down below, click the notification bell and like this video. This video is going to be just a quick kind of get to know me kind of stuff. Something that I've noticed is that you guys don't really know anything about me now as the age that I am. I've probably said it in the past, but yes. Because I don't have a large following on here nor on TikTok and Instagram, I had to find questions online to ask myself, which sounds a bit sad, but it is what it is, and I've got to live with it. And I've only put down 10 questions, so like I say, when it's a quick one, I mean it's a quick one. Okay, number 1 is, what is my favourite way to spend the day? Depends on whether it's the day that I'm outside of college or I'm inside of college. If it's the day that I'm inside of college, probably to be getting messages from my friends, and like my friends as in i.e. 2 friends, and just learning about new stuff, how I can grade in content creation and how I can get further along with it in life. One of the things I love to do is just learn. Even though it is very tiring, I just love to do it a lot of the time. Yeah, but when I'm outside of college, I like to record, edit, do my makeup, that kind of stuff. Once again, it is very tiring, but I love it. Sometimes when I make 20-minute videos, I like them kind of videos because it means I can edit them a lot more and put like more GIFs in it. And I can like make it seem more interesting, whereas with 30 to 40-minute videos, it can be very draining because of my brain is always like, come on, you gotta get this done, you gotta get this done. You only have this amount of time, you gotta get this done. That can be very draining, I will not lie. Like, you can see my eye bags. That's on how tired I am a lot of the time. But to be fair, it is lunchtime and I actually don't have an idea on when I woke up. I think I woke up at like 9 or 10 a.m. I'm not 100% sure, but I haven't had any lunch yet, which I probably should have. My favourite ways to spend the day, and when I'm at home, when I get the chance to have a break, I will see my dogs for a bit. I might have a cuddle with one of them, with the white one, because the black one doesn't like cuddling. I will try and help my parents out with some chores and stuff, but at night time I'll do my skincare and I'll get ready for bed. I'll have some milk to help me sleep. So milk is one of the best ways to help me sleep, I think. Depending on what my other best mates are doing, I will pull them up and we will like spend a few hours like just talking, and that's it. And I think we get too tired to the point that we don't end the call, we just sleep on the call and then we just wake up. And some people are like, oh, what happens if you guys like fall out or something? I have my ways on sleeping without them, so I'm good. Number 2 is, if I could say one thing to my teenage self, what would that be? Save your money. Generally now, one of the biggest things that I regret doing is spending so much money when I was either being given money or like I was doing chores to get this money. I would just like spend it like there's no tomorrow. And I do blame my ADHD for that, but it is what it is once again. And I can't change it, but if I could, I would. The 2 moments in my life I will never forget. Well, I definitely will have to say that I can't remember my dog Miley actually passing away. I just know that she has, and just the feeling of knowing that she has passed away will like stay up here like for a very long time. And she passed away in 2019, I think it was, and I can still remember about it. And she was my first ever dog, and we only had her for a couple of months. I will probably always remember figuring out that Harley Quinn was my comfort character. Because of when Suicide Squad first came out, I didn't watch it, but then like a year after, I think, or something like that, I'm not too sure, but a year after I started to watch it, and then like I watched it about 4 more times, and then maybe a 5th one, and I got it on DVD because of like you have to pay for it now. And that's when I realized that she was my comfort character. They're the main things I can like clearly remember. And one of the other things that I can very, very clearly remember, sadly, is when my first proper kind of toxic relationship ended. But I'm very thankful to the person that did end it, otherwise I don't know where I would be now. I definitely wouldn't be here if I was still in that relationship. I was planning to break up with like a couple months before he ended up breaking up with me, but I just didn't have the guts to say it, and my attachment was still there. Number 4 is, what are specific words that I will live by? Okay, so in one of these weeks that I was at college, we were barely doing any work, and we had to go to these talk shows, and there were a lot of quite famous people that had came in, probably people that the 21st generation might not recognize, but older people would. Sidemen manager came in to do the talk as well. And one of the words that I can remember them specifically saying is consistency. I just can remember them saying that, and like one of the reasons on why I started trying to do this all the time is literally because of that one word that they said, and I have like stood by it ever since. Something else that I go by is that if you want it, you're gonna have to work for it, because of it won't just come to you. You can like manifest it, you can like ask God for it and all that stuff, and like yeah, it might come to you, but not for everyone. If there's something big that you want, that you are like, I really want to do this, or I really want to get this, or something like that, you have to work for it, otherwise you are most likely not going to get it. And that's also another thing that helps me keep on going with this, because if I want to be an inspiration to people, and I also want to show off my work. And I want to be able to see people go, oh my god, that's that girl. who does this and who like does this and helps me with this and stuff, and that just like that would make me go, oh, like, I'm that person, really? And it would just make me feel like so good inside, and it would make me feel like I've actually achieved something. Number 5 is, what do you do when you're in a bad mental health state? So when I'm in a bad mental health state, I will struggle to get out of bed, and I will be honest with that. But there are days when I really do not want to get out of bed. And that is a really bad thing, but I'm very lucky on the fact that I have 2 very caring best friends, because if they noticed that something was off about me, they would help me. At least I think they would. Hi Ollie, hi Georgia, if you're watching this. One of the reasons why I make sure that I always have skincare is because of skincare is one of the ways that makes me feel the most freshest, if that's a word. But it also makes me feel like I'm like a new person, which makes no sense but kind of does at the same time. So it feels like I've got all of this like old dead stuff on me and like kind of draining stuff on me. And then like when I do my skincare and like I wipe it off and stuff, and like I just like really take care of my skin, I feel like a new person. And I know that sounds stupid to some people, but it's just how it is for me. And then also when I like give my hair like a full-on like real good scrub with shampoo, like that helps me also, because like just like makes me feel like I'm taking all of my thoughts out of my head for a minute. Sometimes this helps, but sometimes it doesn't. But sometimes when I'm doing my makeup, I will listen to music. I will just put my makeup on, and then afterwards like do TikTok stuff and that. Me just putting like face paint or makeup on just makes me feel like I'm a different person, and I'm just like, it just feels nice for once. Something else that also helps me with my mental health, when I don't drink alcohol, as well as making sure that my bed has decently fresh sheets on it, because of it kind of just feels like I'm getting into a new bed and actually getting a decent night's sleep. Whereas if I have the same bed sheets on for quite a bit of time, then I don't feel like, I feel like I'm just sat in like my own skin cells and in like a bed that's 100 years old or something like that. And in the future, if I do get enough money, touch wood, I do want to treat myself to like having acrylic nails, not long ones, just like short ones that I can still work with. And they will make me feel like nice and like prepped and like kind of a new person as well, a little bit. So that could like just treating myself, like looking after my mental health and treating my mental health decently helps a lot too. But then also if like I have too much going on in my mind, I literally have a diary that, like, if I can't sleep at all because I have too much going on, I will just write it down in there, and then like afterwards I'm definitely more chilled out. And like a lot of people used to say to me when I was younger, oh, like write in a diary or something, and I never took their advice, but now I have, and it actually helps quite a bit. But the other thing that I do sometimes, like I don't do this very often, but sometimes when I'm not in a good mood at all, I will just cry if I need to. Like I know that a lot of people say that it's for the weak and stuff, but I don't see it as being weak. I just see it as me trying to be strong and me trying to get as much done as possible and like help other people out. And sometimes it can just become too much, and the stress can just pile up to the point that I will just burst into tears. The next one is, what does unconditional love look like to me? Unconditional love to me looks like no matter how I act or how I dress, the person will accept it. And if I do something that they don't like, they will talk to me about it, and we can like see like a different way around it, or like we could try different things. I'm trying to like really think about this one, but it's kind of hard sometimes. But really just like my best friends we definitely give each other unconditional love, I'll tell you that much, because of we are just so weird around each other, and we just like accept each other how we come. And it's just like you get what you get kind of thing, but if you don't like it, you're more than welcome to walk away. Number 7 is, what are some things I wish people knew about me? God, I am not the bad person that a lot of people make me out to be. Yes, I do have a bad mood, but that is me either trying to show people my emotions, or me hiding my emotions. And if you try and get too close to me when I'm in a bad mood, I will just be like, bro, what you doing? But also when it comes to like around my cycle, I definitely become more moody, and I will tell you that. And if people that want to stay around me for quite a while, if they don't learn about the female cycle and about ADHD and autism, then they're gonna struggle to be around me. That's all I will say. And they'll probably take a lot of things I do or say in the wrong way, and be like, you know what, I'm either gonna treat you like shit, or I'm gonna walk away from you, or I'm gonna talk to you about this to try and understand on where you're coming from about this. Number 8 is, what is enough for me? My dogs. Enough for me is when I can start to live not fully independently, but live with me earning money and me being able to live with just one other person, and me being happy, and me basically, because of I have a fast metabolism, and I love eating, but I also love drinking like my favorite drinks at the same time. So when I can earn enough to just eat what I want to eat and drink what I want to drink, and just live in one place with one other person and actually be able to afford it, and I do not want to drive either, because if drivers scare the shit out of me, then that will be enough for me generally. And I could maybe see me having like a small dog in the future, but for now, no. I need to learn how to actually take care of myself before I can learn to take care of something else. The next question, I think, would be 9/10, is, using 10 words, how do you describe yourself? Well, the thing is that I, a lot of the time, focus on me getting a future job, and in my mind, I focus a lot on other people, whether it looks like it or not. But from what people have told me and what I can like just about estimate about me, is that I am fun, I am happy, I get very tired, I am a loving person, I am a very determined person, because of and I'm kind, hardworking, I'm caring, I am loyal, I'm a bad bitch. If you did like this video, please give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below, click the notification bell so you know when my next video comes out, and comment down below on what you thought of this video. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, I don't know. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.